She's lost.
Lost her husband.
Lost her way.
Found the darker way.
The road that leads into the funnel.
Lost her own.
Found the whistler from the stars.
Eater of dimensions.
The blind piper.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episodic review by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to talk about the TNT original television series by the name of Monday Mornings. I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon episode 5 titled The Legend and the Fall. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? So this main episode, usually a lot of things kind of revolve around Monday mornings, but this episode kind of had about, I guess you could say, well, now that I think about it, it had about two major plot elements, but there was one major one. You know, the following normally has a few going on, but this episode had pretty much just a few. And one of those was a kid came in, saying that I think he fell down and had a stroke, and at first, or I think it was like an epileptic seizure or something like that, but he didn't have epilepsy, so he fell down and had a seizure, and they ended up telling him, they asked him, do you take steroids or anything? Well, you found out later on in the episode that he doesn't take steroids, but he injected himself with some sort of protein, I believe, because he's a swimmer, that made his blood thicker, and that actually caused him to have a stroke. And you found that about 30 minutes in. Then another main plot element is there's this older gentleman by the, I think he's like 85 years old. Anyways, he was the sort of top guy before, Alfred Molina's character, the chief, the guy that, holds the Monday mornings. He is the guy that hired Alfred Molina to be the chief of staff. And pretty much in this episode he has a few, I guess you could say, sort of, dramatic episodes where he goes into a room and says, hey, I have a procedure to perform. I have to take this tumor out. And, he ends up being in the wrong room. And this happens about 2 or 3 times in the episode where he has these episodes where, he's forgetting things, he's going into the wrong room, he's making mistakes like he normally wouldn't make. And at first Alfred, and some of the doctors go to confront Alfred Molina and tell him, hey, you need to evaluate this older gentleman. You need to see, what he's doing. Something's wrong. Keong Sim tells him that, and some of the other characters do also. And at first Alfred Molina's like, no, he's hesitant. He's like, no, he's fine. But by the end of the episode, Alfred Molina ends up going to his office and confronts him and says, hey, I noticed you had some sort of, episode. And he could tell, I forget what he said, but it was some sort of a sickness or some sort of episode, and it only lasted for a few seconds. And the older gentleman said, hey, you can talk to me again whenever I harm, or I am the reason why a patient gets harmed. He says, he pretty much says, get the heck out of my office. So Alfred Molina does, and at the end of the episode, we see this older gentleman put a little, I forget what it's called. I don't know why I forget, but this, the little scope, that you put the little things in your ears and the heart, check your heartbeat. I'm going a little brain dead. Anyways, he puts this on his neck so he can hear something, and he hears this sort of, whooshing sound. And I forget, there was 2 different sounds. One sound meant you were okay, and then the whooshing sound meant you might actually have this sickness. And it looks like this older gentleman might have the sickness, or he might not. I forget which sound meant you had the sickness, but it looks like either way, this older gentleman is definitely probably going to be in more episodes than just this one episode. Especially if he does have the sickness, then I know he'll definitely be in more episodes. Anyways, that was pretty much the gist and the plot details of the TNT original television series by the name of Monday Mornings for episode 5 titled The Legend and The Fall. There was also a few other things like, recently the couple started dating. Well, they were having arguments, and Ving Rhames came. It was a very funny moment. Ving Rhames' character in the show brought both of them in, gave them advice, told them both to leave. A very funny moment. Kudos to Ving Rhames, a great actor, just a great guy in general. I really liked him in this episode. The thing about Monday mornings is every episode is just getting better and better and better, and I'm really beginning to feel for these characters. I mean, Monday mornings is probably one of my favorite ththings on television right now, if you were just to include a television series. I really enjoying it. Just it's a perfect blend of drama. It's just a perfect blend of drama. You have great acting, great dialogue. You have your humorous moments. You have mainly your serious moments. I mean, that's pretty much what Monday mornings is. We have these 5 doctors that have to deal with patients, and they're pretty much trying to keep their patients alive so they don't have to endure a Monday morning session. That's pretty much what the gist of the show is, and I think the drama really works in this show. It's really good stuff, and overall, I really enjoyed episode 5. No complaints at all. Just good drama, good acting. I really like the sequence at the end where all the doctors are sitting there at the bar. It was like one of the first times where they're all, except I don't think Hyung Sung was there, but the rest of them, there was a good 3 or 4 of them there, and that was kind of the first time that they were all, relaxing, not having to worry about their jobs, drinking, some alcohol. They were able to relax, and I really enjoyed that moment. Good stuff. Anyways, honestly don't know what the plans for the series are. It only has 10 episodes planned, so we're already halfway through the series. We only have just about 5 episodes left. So I don't know if they're planning on a season 2, because it's based off a book. I don't know if they're planning on a season 2 or if they just want one season. I'll let you guys know if a second season does ever get announced. I'll let you guys know. I really would like to see it one, and Monday morning seems like it has that potential to go on for a long time, because they could just keep bringing more patients in, and I would never get tired of it, honestly. Anyways, I'll let you guys know. Season 1 won't end until April 8th anyway, so until then, I'll let you guys know if a season 2 is announced, or maybe they only have one season planned. Either way, I'll let you guys know on the details and the news on that. So next week's episode is episode 6, titled Communion. It comes on, of course, March 11th, 2013, TNT. If you guys don't know, every Monday night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock for everyone else. Once again, thanks for watching another Monday morning's episodic review for episode 5, titled The Legend and The Fall. And make sure to stay tuned every Monday night for more episodic reviews of Monday mornings. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching. Cinepeak Geek here with you guys. Like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and I'll see you guys later for more movie reviews.